Hello, 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 everybody. Today I'm doing something different. I know I said I was going to continue working on the series for Liminal, but today I figured I might as well show off, or at least start working through this mod pack that I created, actually. So this is a massive mod pack. It's set 1.20.1 Palladium at the root. It's a big ol' superhero mod pack, back like we used to do in 1.12. I have played this game and modded this game for a while, so some of the first stuff, I don't know if I'm going to get the Heroes Born thing. Theoretically, yeah, I can go through all of the Lantern Corps, Mousie's mobs. I have all of those guys. They've got all of the really fancy things. They're really cool. Cataclysm is in here. So we've got a bunch of extra bosses. F-Sang 18, which is one of the big uh, big hero packs in here, has a bunch of different things. And then there's the different scarabs, Cosmic Herald, Symbiote, Kaiju, Phoenix Force, natural symbiotes versus artificial symbiotes. Then we can do the Infinity Gauntlet. There's only one Infinity Stone of each type in this entire world, which is pretty cool. We've got a bunch of buttons. I mean, what's not to love about buttons, to be honest? We've got the Satsu's Iron Man pack, which is really cool. I don't know why any of these advancements are given to me automatically, because I haven't done none of this. And then Mechanism, but uh, it isn't showing any of the base Minecraft things yet. I'm hoping that they will soon, and they should soon. But if you'll see here, the powers, I don't have any powers yet, so I don't have anything to put there. Then the Curios menu has a whole bunch of stuff to go through. Like most things. Accessories. I don't need to worry about accessories because I've got a very nice skin. Alrighty, let's get myself some stone. Stone Age. We've entered the Stone Age. I forgot I did that. Tools have infinite durability here, because the point is not to be focusing on tools, armor, stuff like that. It's very much designed around you're supposed to be focusing on your hero and upgrading yourself, not focusing on getting the resources to make yourself more weapons and armor, because yours broke. Especially since some of the armors in this pack have no durability. No durability at all. Like, it's crazy how little durability they have. Actually, no, I'm gonna make myself an axe real quick. I'll keep that out. So, if you're ever confused if I'm playing this pack and you notice, wait a second, he doesn't have any durability loss. Yeah, it's disabled in this world. In this mod pack as a whole, actually. Okay. Lava. Well, that's nice. Dang it. At least I got a little bit of experience. Experience is one of the biggest things you have to worry about in Palladium and all of its hero packs, because most of the power upgrades come from XP. Like, it actually has a leveling system to it, and there's a use for XP besides enchanting and the like. Cool. So now I can respawn here. I'm not worried about potions. So my goal is actually to use Satsu's hero pack. Oh, snow leopards. Killing things. How cool. Thank you. I'll take it. That's food and leather. Yeah, but my goal is to level up Satsu's Iron Man to the max tier if possible. So the way Satsu's works is you start out at Mark 1 and you have to go through every single tier of Iron Man in order the way the comics and the MCU work. So I'm going to be working through that. The absolute final and the pinnacle is if you've ever read the comics, it's known as the Model Nil. Iron Man's, ooh, red bed, taking that. Iron Man's best, greatest creation. Admittedly, also the only one that isn't a Stark Industries product. Lots of stuff. In case you haven't noticed, I have Project E in this world. So there are ways to get resources using other resources, which is very nice. I do love a good Project E. When you do it right, it works out. It's a pretty nice looking ravine. That clay or snow? I can't tell. Ooh. Is that a resource that I need? I cannot tell from here. Well, down I go. 10. So maybe in the future I will need this stuff. Glad it came down here cold. Did I put vein miner in it? I don't remember putting vein miner in this. But apparently I did. It's a different vein miner than I usually use, though. What made me use this vein miner opposed to the one I want? Ooh, iron. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Dang. Just the one? That's disappointing. Ooh. So, obviously, I'm going to need iron for Iron Man. I'm also going to need a couple of other things, so I need to start by building the arc reactor. So if I look for that, actually, I should... Yeah, so the portable arc reactor is a little bit more expensive, and for obvious reasons. But what I'm looking for is the arc reactor, the standard arc reactor. So that's quartz. I'm going to need a whole bunch of quartz. Redstone, iron, yeah, and a whole bunch of quartz. Then I also need the blueprint holder. This guy, which is just blue dye and paper, so we'll save that. And then once that's done, so if I look here, so Satsu's Iron Man, I need the Mark 1 blueprint, which I can get using the blueprint holder. I need steel, which steel is very nice. You just need iron and coal. And then I need a basic circuit, which is copper and coal. There's a lot of different stuff in here, actually. Oh, I forgot I left that in here. I do not... So as a note, with all of the different mods I have in here, there's several different versions of Iron Man. So I've got the F-Sangs Iron Man, which is just a standard Iron Man mod with the different versions and only specific versions. Satsu's Iron Man, which is the most in-depth, and then Rebuilt Industries, which is the wacky one, and if I get blown up too much, I am going to die. It's not good if I get blown up too much, because Rebuilt Industries adds the whole need for the arc reactor and magnetic assembly to prevent the shards of iron from reaching my chest. Least favorite of the Iron Man stuff, but still pretty cool. Perfect. I need food. And I don't feel like cooking right now. You know, I could do this. But at the same time, I want to keep that. Because that is a lot of EMC that I could save for later. And you always want to worry about EMC. Let's grab red flowers, yellow flowers. Very useful. Let's grab some sugar cane, because that's going to be important for paper later on. I do want to try and get the EMC table, if I remember how to spell it. Transmutation table, that's the one. So this guy is obsidian, stone, and a philosopher's cube, which means I have to go to the nether. Admittedly, I have to go to the nether no matter what, because of everything. But I just need to go to the nether, basically. I want to get into a better location than the snow, though. Tundras are a horrible place to do anything except build massive bases. Plus, it's very near spawn, so if I invite any of my friends to come join the server, may or may not turn into a war. Honestly, if you want to see a superhero war, you should let me know. And I'll see if I can convince any of my friends to actually join me in this thing. I get one seed. One seed! I have it for later. Cool. Another thing is, crops drop XP. So, because of how much XP I'm going to need, I'm going to need a whole bunch of XP, so crops is an efficient way to increase your XP. And then also there are magic mods. There is a magic mod in here. Several different types of magic, even. Oh no, a frost maw. I hate the frost maw. Don't want to deal with a frost maw. So grace me because I don't have enough food. which that will fix itself in a second, now that I've eaten. So there are visual effects to let you know, hey, you need to eat, and do other things for that matter. Yeah, I'm going to avoid that guy. The frost moss sucks to fight with where I am right now. Don't want to deal with that. So, my goals. Get a transmutation table so that I can work on getting more resources. Then start working... Ooh, lead. I do need lead. That is going to be important. Okay, I did add EMC values to some of the raw ingredients. Oh, this needs an iron pickaxe to mine lead. Okay, that's fine. I will toss this stone off the side of the cliff. Because I need lead, and having at least a little bit going to be nice. So, what does the vein miner work on? What? How does this vein miner work? What vein miner did I even choose? Like, I don't know. Like, I picked a vein miner. I know I did. Clearly I did. But I don't know which one. I don't know what's more concerning. Oh, one of those. Ooh, I could start gathering magic. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Don't go visit the ice mages. Not this time. You're not aiming to be a wizard. If I find a bottle of enchanting, I am doing that. I'm pretty sure those have an EC value. And if they do... Oh, right. Lead does. Okay, good. Lead ingots do. Raw lead doesn't. I don't need to worry about that. It was only iron, copper, and gold. Oh my gosh. This one's actually good to raid, though. Oh. Okay, so this one is a fire mage. And that is a Cataclysm boss arena. Surrounded by the protectors. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, there's a fire mage here. He can trade stuff with you if you have the resources. But what's really good... I'm really wishing I had a torch. Or some kind of light source. Wait. What am I doing? Diamond, Perfect. Raw gold. More iron. Blood. Divine pearls. In essence, doesn't have anything. Ooh. Bulletproof. Useful. Vials don't have any MC values, so I don't need those. Ink. I don't need ink. I'm doing this for the MC. Yep, and down here, the basement. The danger is where it gets pretty dangerous. Fermented spider, water, sugar. I'm going to drop my gunpowder here. Yeah. As soon as I raid the chest right next to the guy, I'm going to be in big trouble. He does not like it when people steal his stuff. However, oh my gosh. And obsidian too. Ooh, paper. I'm going to get rid of that. Honestly, I guess I can toss the paper, because I am going to get paper later on. Emeralds. Emeralds are really good EMC, honestly. Ah, crap. Yep, he noticed that I stole some stuff. I need to get out of here. Phew. Chew pants. Oh, hey, my brain. I forgot that. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to gain powers from other people, just eat their brain. It's fine. Don't worry about the consequences of what might happen. I'll show you the upstairs of one of these things. Not too much up here till you get up there. So because there's a barrel right here with some gunpowder, ring of fire affinity, gas tier, and then there's this guy, the armor pile. Don't break that. That spawns a nasty thing. I don't want to fight with it. So I'm going to the, like, seriously unpleasant thing to fight. You know, this kind of sucks for your village that you're this close to the prison. Like, what are you going to... Ow. Yeah, so those guys are from... Guys like that are from up there. They're nasty to fight, also. I'm going to choose to avoid them. Grab some more meat. I'm going to cook this. There is some good loot in structures, in Cataclysm structures, though. So, like, plus the bosses drop some amazing stuff that you can use to craft some high-tier gear. Like, this one specifically, the boss is Maledictus. He drops Cursium. And his structure is full of, I believe it's called black iron. Black iron is about par with netherite, maybe a little bit worse, a little bit better, I don't remember. But Cursium is a straight up upgrade from netherite. Ooh, iron. I need that. Actually, no, I should just grab it. Less stone. Crap. Screw off. The way this mod works, it is in fact a viable strategy to just make a diamond pickaxe and use that exclusively to mine, because it won't break from prolonged use. Go with doing that. Cold Ocean. Oh, is this the Illager Keep? Or whatever it's called. Certainly looks like it, yep. Again, good loot. Not worth my life. Admittedly, as much crap. Ow! 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 As much saturation as my brain would provide me, brains are not the most amazing food source. Wait, where'd all my wood go? I lost all me wood. Very sad. Anyway, tree, come here. I'm very confused about how much tundra there is. I don't like it. It's like the worst villages because so few of the buildings have loot. It's actually, like, useful. Actually, leather boots are useful. Powdered snow exists. Food. A ruined portal underwater. That's dangerous. Oh, is this that one, like, artificer guy or whatever he's called? There's a specific type of villager that you can find in swamps. And I think this is where you meet him. Yeah, that guy. You can trade with him. He is a piglin, so don't let him see that you're that you're stealing his stuff. But definitely steal his stuff. Because unless you're me, he does have some nice stuff for the magic people. Whether you're standard magic wielder or an alchemist even. Finally out of the snow, into the plains. So these are plains. Because what is there to do here? Ooh. Now that is a ruined portal. Mending isn't really useful here, in case you haven't noticed. So even a golden shovel with mending, where normally that would be amazing, because you can actually use it. Gold shovels are basically useless after all. I'm going to toss my dandelion and my poppy in favor of the cornflower. Yeah, you're blue dye. Cool. That's a catfish. I'm not sure if they're dangerous or not, so I'm just going to avoid it. Ooh, what's that? It's clearly a chest with some kind of beam. Is this if this is like an actual beacon that I can steal? Oh my gosh. Oh, cherry on top. It literally is. don't know what the base is made out of. Holy what? Well, I'm gonna have all the silverfish come hang out, I guess. But, like, actually, that's crazy. That is so good. Diamond blocks, a mixture of diamonds and emeralds. 5 diamonds, 4 blocks of emeralds. That is so big. Tossing that. Shards of existence. Bottles of enchant. Okay, they don't. But the aspects of existence, they're what's used to upgrade the powers of the Infinity Stones. Which is what makes this find so crazy. Because there's no recipe for these guys. And a lava pool right here. Sounds like a good place to build. As good a place to build as any to me. Okay. Let's see. How are we going to get up into this tree? Because I feel like I'm going to build a treehouse for my starter base. I feel like it's only fitting. I don't want to use spruce planks, though. However, for now... I think I'm going to build it on that tree there, so... For now... Everything else can go in here. Wish I had a flint and steel. Wish I had grabbed that flint and steel, actually. Also, as much as I want to do this perfectly the first try, I know I'm not, so I'm going to build it over here so that when I inevitably mess up, it doesn't cause catastrophic failure. Okay, I've still got some obsidian. I've got plenty of iron. I just need to find some gravel somewhere. Let's go there. That will comfortably let me get up and down easier. It's like, at what point is it actually night? Now, for those of you who have been paying attention, you may notice that all of a sudden, the textures look correct. I stepped away, went off and did some life stuff for a little bit, and I took a look at the recording for the first bit and realized I left a chroma key on. For those of you that know what that means, good on you, first of all, and second of all, for those who don't know what that means, yeah, so that means that the color green was just taken and made invisible. So all you saw was the black background behind it in the recording software that I use. So texture should be fixed now. Everything should look fine. I'm just a little bit of an idiot. Don't worry about it. Ooh, I accidentally got the damage jump. The damage bounce. Yippee. Yeah, so things should look correct now, I hope. And if they don't, well, I'm probably going to cut this segment out. Now where do I find gravel? Did I got it. Now, where'd I put my iron? Probably in my chest, right? Okay. Boom. I'm here for glowstone. That is all. Of course, I got a warped forest of all things. Or crimson forest. Not warped forest. Warped are the other ones. Warped is the other one. Piglins. Zombified piglins. I don't like that they changed it to from zombie pigmen to zombified piglins. It's like an old change, but one that I still don't like. Ooh, perfect. Plenty of quartz. So that's glowstone. closer? I don't want to jump. No, thank you. Oh well. Now, I probably need redstone, if I remember correctly. But I can leave the nether now. Actually, I can just do that. Oh, of course, the Philosopher's... I made a second one for nothing. I don't know if that enchantment will save, but I don't care. It didn't. That's fine. Alrighty, everything that is an EMC value should go into this. And the things that don't have to. And for the things that I cannot, I will put there until I smelt them down. Actually, these don't ever get one. So you kind of just gotta stay there. Okay. Iron, copper. Honestly? No, I never smelted down any copper, of course not. Yep, uranite has some. Should probably grab the crafting table out too. That might be smart. Medium circuit, quartz circuit. Oh, I can make a medium circuit. Cool. Diamond circuit. I love how much EMC a beacon gives you. Very nice. Okay, so now I have uranite, so I can use that to start working on power. Well, I gotta go through all the other things. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it. I need clay. So that's gonna take me a little while. I want the palladium, but not the magnesium lead. I need lead circuits, lead, and everything. Yep, cool. Lead ingots have. Let's make some circuits. Can I make a copper circuit? Is that a thing I can do? I can make an empty AI card, that's cool. Quartz, no, quartz circuit. Copper backpack. Tachyon battery. Oh, basic circuit. I need coal for that. Okay. And lead to make the lead circuit. Yep. Okay. I'm realizing that I have over a million EMC already between all of the different things, which is kind of crazy. Did I put sticks in here? 4, 5. Oh, I can make ender pearls out of iron. Hmm. should make some ender pearls. Falcon wings, diamond circuits, quartz flux capacitor. I need to make a flux capacitor. So what do I need? I need lead, gold, redstone flux, and lead circuits. Now, copper, more redstone flux, and nether quartz. Okay, so now if I take you, vibranium, I need vibranium. How do I get vibranium? Why? By smelting vibranium, of course. Oh, okay. What else? I can make falcon wings. You're the one that actually does things. Not much, never mind. Okay, so I just have these for nothing then. That's fine. Let's grab my cornflower, turn this into blue dye, learn the blue dye, have that, and then paper, sugarcane. Okay, and blueprint holder. Now an arc reactor is redstone, quartz, iron, and quartz circuits. And there we go. I now have the first part of this whole thing. Now I need upgrade kits. Upgrade kit. Steel, basic circuits. Then I need 2. Might as well make all of them if I can. And I can make that already. Steel. Okay, and then I also want to make steel, so should probably do that. 3 coal, 2 raw iron. To make that, to make steel, then gold and lead. Okay, so now if I just grab a raw steel, smelt that down. Now what can I use you for again? Well, obviously it's steel, so I can use it for anything related to steel. But my intention is to make you, so I need basic circuits. Upgrade kit 1 down. Now if I grab medium circuits, I can just make the second one already. And then the third one is gold and steel. Honestly, I don't need this. So now I need medium circuits and refined gold and steel for that one. And then I need, well, learn all these, upgrade kit 3, and then advanced circuits. There we go. Working my way through the entire set already. So upgrade kit 4, upgrade kit 2, upgrade kit, I believe, is all I need. And boom, just like that, I have a max tier arc reactor. And I can just throw you in. Cool. And now I can work on blueprints. So the way this one works is you start with Mark 1, then you can work your way through. And I don't have anything to go past. I can't go past Mark 1, okay. So, armor. I need the armor placement block. So many armors. Iron, copper. Let's make some blocks. And I don't really need these after, like, whatever mark it is. So let's grab out the Mark II blueprints. And what do I need to make you? Steel, basic circuits. Steel, basic circuit. Cool. Uses chestplate, boots, helmet, and legs. Okay, so now I need to be on here to activate it. And boom, just like that. And what abilities do I have? Oh, so that's just enable, disable the... Okay, that's cool. Now what does it take to make an AI card? Empty AI card. I can just make any of them? We'll go with Tony once I get this part done. So copper, gold, red. I don't know what AI I got. Okay. I don't know what AI I got. Didn't save it. Well, iron, glass. I don't have glass. But you know what I do have? Did I bring any up here? No, of course not. So, save that. Put my armor on. Activate it. Okay, now I have this on. I still don't know what AI I have. Don't tell me I need to make another AI card. Oh, I should probably make another one of those so I have it saved. Okay, redstone, gold, copper. Let's try this again. Oh, wait. If I just use it, consumes it. Oh. And I don't have an AI still. You know what I should do this time? Let's save it. Let's integrate Tony. Now I have night vision. Scan for enemies, night vision. There we go. This looks pretty cool, to be honest. Gotta admit that it looks cool. Alrighty, how much EXP do I need to get to Mark 3? I need 13 levels. Oh, I'm a fully functional Iron Man now, with all of the pieces and parts. You can go by me. And I have water as a separate bucket. Perfect. Oh, that means I can do this. That's a lot of bucket to learn, and I can just put that back. Okay, now if I want to take this armor off, I disable it, remove it, and then I still have the HUD, because I've got the glasses. If I remove the glasses, then it goes away. So that's how that works. Alrighty, so, and then I won't need these after a certain point, which is nice. But, until I stop needing them, I'm going to continue needing them, obviously, because that's how that works. Okay, so, in order to get more XP, I need to... Can I not eat well in this suit? Apparently not. Okay, I should start a farm. Not that I need food. I definitely don't need food. Steak is perfectly fine. And then I can just make an iron hoe. No need to waste diamonds on this. No, so there's a mod in this modpack that allows me to get EXP from farming. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. And before anybody goes telling me that I don't need to put the water in the center because I'm putting this on the ocean, I like the look of it. 2, 3, and 4 is all the further I need to go. Another nice thing about being able to fly. No, I should go grab another thing of seeds since clearly I need more than 64. Third. It's not a lot of experience you get from farming this way, but it's still some. It's better than the no experience you get in vanilla. Now, the Iron Man that I have chosen to go the route of, the Satsu's Iron Man, is the most XP intensive of all of the superheroes in this pack. Like, the only one that comes close is NPC heroes with their integrated. No, that's not the word for it. It's highly involved. It's highly involved, and you do need a lot of XP for levels. So now, honestly, I could also. So I'm gonna remove the raw ores, except for copper. Smelt them up so that I don't have the temptation to duplicate anything but copper, since copper is basically useless anyways. You know what I should do actually? Oh, okay. Can't change it. That's fine. Oh, while I'm not wearing the armor, that's when it recharges. Okay, so there is a value in me not having it on all the time. Armor. Flamethrower cartridge. Sonic Disruptor, Red Energy Beam, Shoulder Rocket. Shoulder Rockets. I need Firework Rockets, of course. Red Energy Beam. What does the Red Energy Beam do? Anyways, it's different. Okay, so I can't make Sonic Disruptor. I could very easily make the Flamethrower, though. The Mark III is refined, stealing old basic circuits, and the Mark III, of course. Just get Mark 4 to Mark 5. To make the briefcase. 6, 8, 9. It's basically the exact same thing until you get to 11. Because that's the first stealth class suit. And then 12 is. What, is 12 Heartbreaker? Probably. And then for 13, it's right back to the exact same thing. Oh, 14 is different. I know 15 is going to be different because that's retro reflective panels. These things are. I should make some of these to make sure I have those. Oh, 16 is stealth suit too. Didn't realize that. Okay, so I need blast, medium circuits, refined gold, steel, more medium circuits, redstone. Grab some normal gold, I don't remember. Okay, so there we go. So, where did I make it to? 16? So 7, no, 17. So, yeah. 18 is what I'm really aiming for. Oh, high density carbon, carbon mesh, I need to smelt block of coal. So let's make a block of coal first. Carbon mesh. Let's turn some carbon meshes into high density carbon. And then I can make a Mark 18, which is the one I want. Once I get there. That's going to take me a while. 19's back to the same thing. 20 again. Oh, 21 is just gold. Hot rod. Shades. Is Shades also a stealth suit? Oh, 25 has a little bit more. 26. I know Blue Steel's the first of the Silver Centurion line, ending off with the actual Silver Centurion. Okay, so at some point I do need to go find Vibranium. It's probably something I should do. Oh yeah, Prodigal Son. 42. 42B, 43, 45, 46. Then the nanoreactors. What I really want is Model 50. So I need metallicized symbiote nanotech. And to get this, I need injection surges and slime balls. How do I get slime balls? Oh, metallurgic infusion. I can probably do that. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, to make this, I need gold, refined steel and gold, and iron. Oh, it just straight up makes a stack. That is actually a lot of stuff. Now, how do I make the nanocircuitry again? Redstone and metallic nanoparticles. Okay. There we go, nanotechnology circuits. So now I have those too. For the future. Oh, right, I disabled the armor. No, maybe not my smartest move. Can't wait till I get the armor bracelet to the armor bracelet things. Can't wait to get past these ones, really. Because once I get to, like, mark, I guess it's 5 is the next one. After this, the next one actually is useful. But I'm aiming for mark 7, then probably 15 or 18. But XP is going to be the biggest problem, no matter what I do. Yeah, I can't do anything without the blueprints, which is very sad. Will be very useful. But I can make syringes, actually, I think. Oh, right. Brain. Oh yeah, I can do those too. Yeah, so extremis virus syringe. I could make the extremis virus already. It's crazy. And then a cure, I need a potion that I can't even get a hold of. Like, that one's going to be hard to get. But what did I need? I need a glass and iron. Alrighty, so I need a bunch of syringes. I'm just gonna grab a whole stack of blood. Because why not? Now, if I use half of these, well, actually, I don't want to use half of them. I want to use a lot less than that. So this one's going to be my extremis injection. So you need metallic nanoparticles and blaze rods. Okay, now you're going in there. Now, if I do the same thing, I still can't get the uncraftable potion. I don't know why it's an uncraftable potion. It'd be very nice if it was craftable. You know what I could do instead of waiting for the furnace to do this? Stone. Learn. Grab. Smelt. I don't need that many. Smooth stone. Break. Craft. Grab another stack of coal. Blast furnace. Let's do this instead. Alrighty, so I need to make coal cube. Okay, so now I've got that. Dark matter. To make that, I need diamonds. Okay, and now, to make red matter, 6 and 3. And now I have red matter, and I can make exactly 2. Oh yeah. Okay, energy collector. Then I need the condenser. And the relay. Okay, so I need obsidian, diamond, glass. Diamond, alchemical. Oh, forgot about these. Can I do it this way? Can I use coal? Please tell me I can use coal. It has to be charcoal. Of course it has to be charcoal. Crap, I did it again. I'm gonna keep forgetting about this. I should really just leave this dude enabled. So I suppose it would make sense that I can't eat food while my helmet's on. Okay, so one of these can become log planks, and the other one, I need a furnace. Iron and redstone, diamonds and coal. One of each. Diamonds, multiple diamonds, stone, and iron. I also need obsidian for obsidian. I saved no obsidian. Good thing I had some extra from that one. Glowstone, diamond. Oh, I should put that away before I notice later. Glass and furnace, okay. And what do you need? Obsidian, diamond, glass. Actually, I want glowstone too. It's been so long since I've used an actual power flower. Feels kind of nice. Alrighty, let's grab something a little bit higher value. Oh my gosh. There's so much EMC over there. I might as well make this. Oh cool, I can do dark matter. That works. You're halfway to a dark matter. And then since I don't actually need any of this, the corrupts, it's just for the XP, as low XP as it is, I can kind of just chuck it in there. Dark matter blocks. I need a whole lot of EMC for that. And it only gets more when you go into the red matter furnace. But they're faster. They're very nice in that respect, because it is certainly faster. What did I need to upgrade to the Mark 2, to the tier 2s? I need dark matter, a Mark 1, and glowstone. And for the relay Mark 2, obsidian, Mark 1, dark matter. Honestly, So if I've got 5 of those over there, it's generating 20 EMC per tick per second. So it's not going to be fast. Whereas these ones, I do need to replace this one. Honestly, why not? So now that I have a power flower, I'm going to sit here and AFK for a little while it works on building up some EMC. So I will be back once I'm done AFKing, and hopefully I have something to show for it. Well, I have uh, been AFK for several hours since the last time I did anything, but as you see behind me, I have upgraded. No longer is it the standard power flowers through Project E that use the antimatter relays, the collectors, and condensers. It is now the full power flower from Project Expansion, which they make their own power and deposit directly to my inventory, as you can see in the upper left there, behind the AI interface. And it's slow. It generates very slowly, but it is generating EXP, or EMC, constantly. Other things, I am almost to the next suit that I'm going to make. Actually, I can make it right now. I forgot that I did that. So, I have the stuff to make the Mark 7, so I need refined steel and medium circuits. So if I scroll back through all of this stuff, refined steel and gold, and then medium circuits, and I make the Mark 7. Put those back, and now, if I remove the armor fully, hey, it looks kind of funny, pull that off, and Mark 7 on. As you see, when I step back here, it pops out as a piece of armor. However, the cool thing is, this thing moves, and can move on its own. But when I want to get into it, I can just walk into it and put it on. And now I'm wearing the full suit of armor. Now this one has missiles, flares, a standard unibeam, so that's the, why is it not working? Probably should enable it. So that's this guy. So instead of having energy pulses that I had before, then I also have the rockets. And so I still have the energy pulses that I did before. I just also have that. And then I also have the red mini beams, which don't think they break anything. And from my testing, they don't do any damage. So I don't know what they're here for. I can edit my flight, and I can use flares, which is all really cool. And then if I hold this out, remote mode. So this allows me to use my suit remotely. So if I take it off, it goes down on the ground, and then I now am in control of my suit. And there's me. My skin is broken, because of course it is. See, my skin's correct out here. But, so, the new suit is really cool. Next one I'm going for is going to be a little bit more of what I want to do. So my next one is actually, so if I believe it is, not that one, 15, Mark 15. So this is sneaky. It is the first of the, well, it's the second of the stealth class suits because you have Mark 11, but it doesn't really work too well. So I'm going for Mark 15, which has infinite camouflage. After Mark 15, I'm going for 18. So 18 is just an upgrade, plus it has the Heartbreaker capabilities, which is really cool. So it has stealth mode, can change its color, and it has a shield. But right now, I am going to make an armor stand. So that's... I need 3 of you to make that, and then a bunch of sticks. Yeah, and then slabs don't have any EMC value, so I don't even need to worry about that. I will, however, put this armor stand in here, get rid of these guys, and I break things so fast. I'm going to place down the first armor stand. And there we go. The Mark II is now forever immortalized in my Hall of Armor that I need to repair now. I can toss these placement blocks, 2.25 million, each of these is 10. Getting closer. Cool, now I've got Bad Omen. Let's go get... So, if you'll recognize this, this is where I originally had that full-size power flower. It served its purpose. I should really take this suit off while I'm working on this, so that I don't break the dirt. So, as you can see, it is currently in Sentinel mode, which means it walks around and follows me. Sentinel mode allows it to attack hostiles without me having to be in the suit, which is really cool also. And I am really close to the Mark 8 now, so I'm going to be doing this for a little while. And actually, honestly, I'm going to get to the Mark 3 power flowers up there, and then that's going to be the end when I get to that point. Fine, I will put the suit on so that I can do that. I do have to get back to my base anyways, I suppose. Okay, so the Mark 3 is 22.19. I'm pretty sure if I pick these guys up, throw them in, I now have more than enough. So if I grab 2 of you, 1 of you, and then, no, not you, I need the relays, Mark 3 relays. I have 200,000 EMC left over. And now, I am making 3 times, oh, almost 4 times the amount of EMC that I was making with 2 of the Mark 2s. Okay, I can't even grab them out because they're so much more, it's so much more expensive to have one of these power flowers than the standard. But, there we go. And, actually, like I said, let's pull the suit off. That's where I'm going to end it off. I'm going to end it here. So if you have enjoyed, please let me know. I'll see about trying to get some more people online, try and get more superheroes working through this. And as I work, I'm going to increase the amount of EMC I can make and work on getting more of these armors. So this is just the Mark 7 after all. I'm working, like I said, next intention is the Mark 15, and then 18, and then I have until quite a while, because after that, I'm going for the Model 50. Not the Mark 50, mind you. The MCU's Mark 50 nanosuit. I'm going for the Model 50, and that, for those that don't know, is Iron Man's endosymbiosis suit from the comics. It's a very cool suit. It's kind of like nanotech, but at the same time, not quite. So I'm going to be using 18 for a very long time. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.